Now let's talk sports. Uganda's State Minister for Sports, Peter Ogwang, and the National Council of Sports General Secretary Dr. Bernard Ogwal have held high-level talks with the Commonwealth sports leaders at the organization's headquarters in Westminster, London, as preparations intensify for the Glasgow 2026 Commonwealth Games. We have the details.
The Ugandan delegation met Commonwealth Sport President Dr. Donald Rukari and the Chief Executive Officer Katie Sadlier to discuss key issues affecting the future of the Commonwealth Games, including measures to ensure the sustainability of the event. A major highlight of the discussions was the possibility of Africa hosting the Commonwealth Games for the first time through a multi-nation hosting approach. The proposal mirrors the approach adopted for the FIFA World Cup and the 2027 Africa Cup of Nations, where neighboring countries jointly stage the tournament.
Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, or Rwanda. These are four. These are almost. Let me talk about Uganda, Kenya, and Rwanda because these are Commonwealth countries.
Yes.
These three, which are the facilities which are required? Even Tanzania.
That we discussed at a board is that we're really keen to get, whether it's the youth games or the main games, into Africa. It's a big issue for us that we're almost 100 years old and we have yet to have a games in Africa. And so we're trying to drum up, we've had Nigeria come very close in terms of 2030, and hopefully they're still interested in, but so whether it's youth games or main games, it's something that we would love you to consider, because we're very passionate. I think both Don and I will go to the Olympic Youth Games in Senegal, but a Commonwealth Youth Games in Africa would be absolutely fantastic.
The meeting also explored Commonwealth Sports' vision of rotating its board meeting amongst its 74 member nations and territories to promote greater inclusion and strengthen engagement across the Commonwealth. With less than a fortnight remaining before the Glasgow 2026 Commonwealth Games, Dr. Rukare briefed the Ugandan officials on the final stages of preparations and the activities planned ahead of the opening ceremony.
Everything seems to be okay. We are also happy to note that you'll be attending the sports ministers meeting because we would like to see how we can work more closely between the sports side and the ministers, and to see also how we can use that space to elevate the role of sport on government agendas. Like we know in Uganda, sports is increasingly getting more and more attention from His Excellency the President and our First Lady, who's our minister as well. And it's good that the budget, I'm sure has increased.
The budget is improving.
It has drastic.
It is improving.
To use the former Minister of Finance, it has taken off, which is good. So we're also building into Chogam, which will be in Antigua in November, and there'll be a sports forum. So again, we'd like to see how you can, maybe with your counterpart of the Minister of Foreign Affairs, to see how we can get sports higher on the agenda of governments in terms of where we are. So,
Minister Ogwang expressed confidence in Team Uganda's readiness, saying the athletes are well prepared and determined to excel on the international stage.
I am really want to put more pressure on boxing because that was one of our most priority sports.
Right.
Beginning 60s, 70s, but went down a bit. So now that is an area where for me I want to begin putting pressure in. We must reclaim our space. Because the best boxers who the country has come up with or has developed have all come from the Commonwealth Games.
Yes.
And they ended up by becoming big names in the boxing arena. So for us as a country, boxing, and of course athletics, this time around all the big boys are out. Cheptegei, Kiplimo.
But you have the young taps.
The young boys.
The young ones are there, but Perus will still be there.
But I'm very sure we have a strong competitor on the women.
Yes.
That's Perus. That one I'm very sure is coming from Mendo. So, but let's wish for the best. I'm happy to be here. Yes.
Added that the government remains committed to motivating the team through performance-based incentives, including bonuses for medal winners and monthly remuneration.
The purpose of this Commonwealth Games coming forward, my message first to the athletes is to congratulate those who are able to qualify. for the different disciplines in line with the 10, the 8 which we have already qualified in. Number 2 is to Rieko. We are fully going to support them participate in these games. Number 3 is also to emphasize that we are fully supporting them in terms of their preparations. Number 4 is also to say that there are stipends which will come out if they are not aware out of this competition. For instance, anyone winning a gold must be reminded that you have 5 million shillings as per the directive of the president till the next games. You are entitled to 5 million shillings. Anyone winning silver, you also entitled to 3 million shillings till the next games. Anyone winning bronze, you also entitled to 1 million shillings till the next game. Besides that, I want to announce on behalf of the Minister of Education and Sports, Mama the First Lady, that we have already also provided 100 million shillings for anyone winning gold medal, 50 million shillings for anyone winning a silver medal, 30 million shillings for anyone winning a bronze medal. What does this bring? We really appreciate the role of our athletes.
Commonwealth sport officials reaffirmed their commitment to delivering a successful games and expressed their readiness to welcoming all participating nations and territories to Glasgow for a celebration of sporting excellence, friendship, and unity.